Well, here we are again. We must stop meeting like this. I am going to go ahead and continue on my NixOS journey, configuring my Thinkpad P51. And in this video, I'm going to do several things. They're fairly random, but they all have to do with sort of, first-time configuration of laptop. So, change my password. I'm going to set up a terminal profile. We'll get SSH inbound and outbound configured. I'm going to get my preferred shell set up under my account, which is zshell. I'm going to try to get set up with this nixos-hardware repository, which is a NixOS channel that purports to it's community maintained, and it provides support for various, concrete devices. ThinkPads being one that it says will help make things run better. So we'll give it a shot. I'm going to get TLP set up to do some power management so I don't run out of battery. SSD trim support so my SSD doesn't crap out. And then we'll just fix one stupid dim mouse thing. And that's it. So let's go. Let's do it. I will change my password. This is no different than yep. So even though there is a password listed in the configuration.nix, let's see, nixos configuration.nix. This initial password, it only takes effect when you first install the system. It is ignored after that. It won't reset my password to this when I rebuild the system. So that is simple. All right, we're going to set up a console profile settings. All right, so we have a default profile, and create a new profile. I'll call this percent. Make it the default profile, and I want to say scrolling unlimited. And we're going to say general visual bell. That'll do for now. Apply. Okay. And I'm going to actually change my profile here to Chris M. I'm going to get rid of these toolbar settings. Toolbars shown. Main toolbar. Do I want the main toolbar? No. Toolbar shown. Session toolbar. I don't want that either. Good. Okay. So my strategy here for things like this that are one-offs is that once I get everything set up inside of the KDE the way I want it, I think I'm going to take there's a directory that's inside of here. I think it's in config. I think all the KDE settings are in there. So I might just check those into version control and then try to write those out to a new system as I do it. And I think Home Manager will help you do that, but I might not need it. We'll see. So anyway, that's that. All right, so let's get SSH outbound and inbound configured. For this, we actually have to edit the file, edit the configuration file. So let's do. Let me get this bigger so we can see it. Sudo vim etc nixos configuration.nix. Okay. So for inbound SSH to work, we need to change something in here. We need to give this open SSH. This will put my public key in a place that allows someone who's trying to log in as me on this machine. That's right, I can't. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead. We're gonna skip ahead because this is just too painful. This mouse thing drives me nuts. We'll do the mouse thing. So we quit this. What is it called? Seconded. Okay, cat script RST. We're gonna fix this stupid ass mouse thing. Driving me crazy. Copy this. And environment etc vimrc. I suppose we just put this somewhere. I don't know. You can tell that this stuff is going to start to get long and out of control and needs to be split into multiple files, but I don't know exactly how to arrange things yet, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're going to write a vimrc file. What this says is that please, inside of the etc directory, /etc, write a file named vimrc with the text of this. And that's how we stop that stupid mouse stuff from happening. So if I do sudo nixos rebuild switch, let's see what happens. Do. All right, cat etc vimrc. Oh yeah, baby. Now, if I think I should just be able to script RST. Now, if I move the mouse, yeah, now I can just select stuff and it doesn't move the pointer. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's go back to where we were. I had to skip ahead. Okay, so we're going to edit etc nixos configuration.nix, and we are going to get inbound SSH setup, which means what I said before, that will be the key, my authorized key, so I can SSH in to this thing. And normal users, yep. I'll just paste that in here. That is my SSH public key. And I think I need an extra. And curly breaks. Okay. That may work. And then also, in order to get OpenSSH set up, we need to enable the service. You tell them primarily a Python programmer. I care about white space. So inside of this stanza, we enable the OpenSSH service, but I turn off password authentication because I don't really want anybody to be able to just SSH into this thing and try guessing passwords. I have a SSH public private key pair setup that I always use. So we'll see how that works. All right. So let's just run the configurator now. Okay, I typed something wrong. Services. Oh, okay, 12. I already had it. Okay. 12. Well, no, 127. Of course, I already had it enabled. Okay. Yep. All right. See how it does. All right. Now I think the keys, this authorized key that it, you would imagine that it would put it inside of your .sh directory inside your home dir, but it doesn't actually do that. It puts it in this etc sh authorized keys D Chris M file, and there's my key. And when I try to log in from another system and I have the proper private key side of this key, it will work as long as I'm trying to log in as Chris M. It's good. So now, that's totally declarative. Really good. We didn't do anything manual there. But for the outbound SSH stuff, there is a way to do this declaratively, but it requires just too much machinery at this point to make any sense to do. I would have to set up like a way to encrypt certain files in here, and when I check them into version control, and I'm just not interested in doing that right now. So I'm just going to do it as a one-off, and then we'll figure out how to make it declarative a little bit later. So I'm going to get my USB stick. Let's see. We're going to go into SSH keys dir. Why? All right, that is not an interesting key, thank God. Yeah, that's not an interesting key. But these are. Why would it pop that up? Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to copy these files. Well, first of all, we're gonna SSH to some other host that I have out there to create the .sh directory. Why is it? It really doesn't like to stay that size, does it? So now I have a .sh directory here with the right permissions on it, created by virtue of me trying to use SSH. And now I want to copy the stuff from the USB stick that I have with my SSH key on it. Into .sh. Yes. And chmod 600 of IDRSA. Anything else is unnecessary, I think. Alright, let's see if that worked. Indeed. Okay, that's done. Like I said, there are ways to do such a thing declaratively. Why doesn't this want to stay big? Why does it go small? It's ridiculous. But I'm just not ready for that yet. Okay, so next thing we'll do is we'll get Z shell set up. Got to edit the configuration file again. Let's see. In my user, I have to say shell equals packages Z shell, like that. And then inside of here, I have to do this. Z shell enable equal true. And what this does is the first time, well, this enables the Z shell, basically installs package, and this well, the first time that we run a new shell after we run nixos rebuild, it will ask us to configure ZSH after. That's what this line does here. And we want some options. Oops, didn't need to do that. We want some plugins, I guess. We want to say inside of environment system packages, we want yeah, sorry. When I said it would configure ZSH, I meant it would configure this power line thing, which I'm about to put in here. So the first thing we want is command time and ZSH. This power line thing is just makes the prompt nice and it makes it pretty. I usually wouldn't care about that, but I have been using Manjaro for a while now, and I got used to it, so that's why it's in here. Okay, so let's see if that worked. We'll run our configuration again. No typos. Looks good. Don't think I have to log out. Maybe I can just open another terminal window. I think it'll... Oh, geez, okay. I wonder if I have to change the... Yeah, I have to change... Let me see what I need to change to. I need to change to Z shell, obviously. But where is Z shell? Where is Z shell? Where's the gel? Alright. Current system software bin bash. Run current system software bin bash. Okay. ls run current system software shell. Oh. Bin. No. And is it Z shell? Is Z shell on there? It is. Okay. So we'll just change it. So settings, add the current profile, ZSH, apply. Okay. And let me close this again. We'll start a new window again. Right. Z shell configuration. Make this big. Right. I want to create a Z shell file containing just comment. What does the main menu mean? I'm gonna do one just for fun. See what happens. All right. Four. All right. Let's see. Set up to auto C standard lab. Don't care about any of these things. Don't care. 0. And don't really care. I think I'm just gonna hit 0 here. Okay, now this is power level configuration, which is what I was actually after. So does this look like a diamond? Yes, it does. Sure does. Does this look like a lock? Nope. Absolutely not. Nope. Lean. Okay, I want 3. Yeah, 3. 3. I want Unicode. I want, I don't want to show the current time. I want angled. I want sharp. And I want flat. I want one line. I want compact. I want concise. And I want transient prompt now. Instant prompt mode. What the hell's in this prompt? I have no fucking clue. Okay, whatever. Verbose. I don't care. Yes. Okay, there we go. Cool. We got a nice terminal that tells us how long things take, which is really handy, and it gives us their access status too. Pretty nice. Okay, so that's that. I'll get configured with nixos-hardware. Close this window here. We already have our shell set up. As a matter of fact, I should probably close this and reopen it. Reopen something. I'll make a new window. Yep. Very good. Okay. So we're going to do what it tells us to do. We are not going to second guess old me. That's not going to happen. Copy this. Next channel. Going to add a Nix channel for this nixos-hardware thing. What is it doing? There we go. Okay, it's actually doing it. And we're going to update it. And then, although there isn't a entry for P51 in this database, there is just one for general Thinkpad. So I'm just going to add it here. I don't know if it's going to do any good. It might fix a couple problems. We'll see. VI Etsy configuration. Oops, Etsy NixOS configuration Nix. Go up here. Say hardware configuration Nix, and then after that we put that's not right at all. NixOS hardware. Copy. Didn't I just do that? Did you just not see me do that? Maybe I didn't. Okay. All right, and it's just a generic ThinkPad. Let's see if that does anything good. Ooh. NixOS rebuild. Switch. Uh-oh. What? Oh, wow. Solves TLP for you? Interesting. Network manager, GNOME. What is all this junk? Okay. This is a lot more than I imagined it would be installed. That is crazy. I'm a little bit unnerved by the amount of software that's being installed by including that. I think I might undo that. Which is the coolest thing about NixOS. Like I just take that line out, and it goes back to the way it was. Imagine that. It's incredible. It's incredible. What is it doing? NVIDIA X11? I already have all this garbage. I wonder if it's actually... you know... it might not be just that line. It might be the fact that I ran NixOS channel update, and now it's getting new software. I don't know. I honestly, I wish I had a better solid mental model of what's happening right now. I don't have any idea. And that is not a good thing. That is not, particularly not for the system. You really need to know what is going on, or you're going to lose yourself. All right. Well, I'm just going to let this thing go. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll speed this up. Okay. Well, it did start a TLP service, which I was going to do manually, but I'm glad it did. That's cool. I guess that was definitely as a result of me adding the Thinkpad generic hardware there. The other stuff it did, I am not sure, man. I am just not sure whether that was a result of doing that or not. It is highly unclear. But I suspect everything still works, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. And I still do need to add a flag to the TLP service for starting and stopping our battery. So let's see, is that in that TLP? Okay. I don't know if this will overwrite that or what. I'm going to try it and we'll see what happens. Copy this. Sudo pi, let's see, NixOS. I'll just put this down here for now. There's TLP. Don't need the enable anymore. It is enabled, but might need that. I don't think that'll override the. I want to not charge my battery all the way. I want it only to charge up to 80%. That's what these settings are for. So let's give it a shot. I don't know, man. Could work. TLP conf. Okay. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Cool. Cool. Very cool. All right. So, is TLP running? Cool. No, it's not running. It is not running. Oh, it's not. That's right. It's not a daemon. It's like a it's something else. So I may have to stop this here and reboot the system to see if TLP is actually working. There's a kernel driver that has to be. I think it has to be configured boot time. Is that right? Yeah. kernel modules. ACPI call. I did this by hand before, but this probably was already done by the hardware configuration stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait. All right, we already fixed the stupid Vim thing. So the only thing I actually wanted to do was add this fstrim thing. So vi etc nixos configuration nix, and we're gonna do services fstrim enable true. Yep. And we're gonna do this again. And that will run a trim on the SSD every week. Trim timer. Okay, so at this point I'm going to stop this recording and I'm going to reboot, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I am now rebooted. We'll see if this actually worked. Console. sudo TLP discharge. This will try to discharge a battery. Nope. It did not. So that means I need to do this configuration by hand, I think. Let's see. Script RST. I think I need to do this. CPI call, copy that. That's kind of disappointing. I guess maybe it makes sense because it could be any ThinkPad. I know there's no specific P51 configuration, so not all ThinkPads have ACPI call, so makes sense. etc nixos configuration.nix. We're going to go up here. I don't know where to put half this stuff. It's just a mess of stuff. It needs to be busted up into files. Okay. So ACPI call is what I want. KVM Intel was already in there via hardware configuration.nix, so I just kind of added them together in there. I don't know if that's necessary, to be honest. It may actually merge the two lists through inheritance of some kind. I don't know. But now that I do that, I suspect when I run the configuration and reboot again, that we will have working TLP. Doop 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 doop. Okay, so I think it's rebuilding in NRD, probably. All right, well, let's give it a shot. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Let's see if it worked. I should pin this to the console, to the desk through the toolbar. And the task manager. All right, now let's see if this works. Sudo TLP discharge. Do it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh yeah, baby. All right, that's all working. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Okay. I think that does it for this video. I got, this is mostly low-level stuff set up with a little bit of convenience in the shell. I'm pretty happy so far. I've gotten everything I needed to get working. Very good. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.